reading, and then by the end of class today, you'll be able to draw some pictures. You're going to be able to draw some pictures to show you understand what some different settings look like. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Please silence your everything unless you're the one reading. And if water bottles become a distraction, they can go away. Same with your feet. Capítulo 3. Excusas. Samir entra en la clase de matemáticas a las 9:07 de la mañana. He's late. Todos los estudiantes están concentrados en sus exámenes. Cuando Samir entra tarde, el profesor no está contento. So how's his teacher feeling when he arrives late? Not happy. Le dice a Samir, Samir, son las 9:07. Llegas tarde. Perdóneme, responde Samir, nervioso. Había mucho tráfico en las calles. Tuve que caminar a la escuela y choqué con un carrito de fruta. Tuve que organizar la fruta. So he's going through this whole thing about the morning. So his reason for being late is that there was a lot of traffic, and then he had to walk, and then he crashed into a fruit, and then he had to organize the fruit. Woo, man, lots of things. No quiero excusas. Sí, profe, responde Samir con voz tímida. So what kind of a voice did he use with his teacher? Timid, shy. Samir está nervioso porque su profesor no está contento. Está nervioso porque es un examen importante y Samir quiere ser un estudiante excelente. Quiere participar en el club de fútbol y solo los estudiantes excelentes pueden participar. So how is Samir feeling? Nervous. Okay? He wants to be an excellent student and he also wants to what?
Participate in the soccer club.
Yeah, and only the excellent students can participate. Ooh, do I have a sound effects person?
You will. The tickle.
Oh, it's really bothering me. My eyes are watering. Okay. Samir se concentra en su examen. Una motocicleta. Es una motocicleta.
Oh, brum, brum.
Una motocicleta pasa por la escuela y hace mucho ruido. El ruido interrumpe la concentración de Samir. Necesito silencio para concentrarme, piensa Samir, irritado. Samir continúa con su examen. So this noise, this motorcycle, did what to him?
Interrupted his concentration.
Yeah, so he's irritated because he's like, I need silence. Will?
Does that say go or ghoul?
Gold.
Oh, goal. Goal. Goal.
Grita un chico. Hay muchos estudiantes en el patio de la escuela. Están jugando al fútbol y hacen mucho ruido. ¿Sí? Gol.
Oh, am I supposed to do that?
No, we could, but that's what they do on the TV in the soccer games when their announcers are doing it. Anyway, okay. It's a good stopping place. All right, Sue. No me gusta el ruido. Interrumpe mi concentración, piensa Samir, irritado. Samir se concentra y continúa con su examen.
Blah, 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 blah.
Es la profesora de inglés. Hace mucho la concentración de Samir. Samir quiere concentrarse en su examen, pero no puede. Hay mucho ruido. Is he able to concentrate? Because of why? All the noise. All the noises that keep happening, including the English teacher. Whoops, that's not awkward at all. All right, so before we take a look at some places, let's actually update our calendars before I forget. So go ahead and grab those out, those calendarios. And we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to go ahead and fill in for the weekend, and then you can check in to see how things went on Monday. Okay. Hoy es viernes. What does hoy es viernes mean in inglés? Sí. Es el 10 de septiembre. Es un día especial. Nuki? Hoy? Hoy, Nuki va a la fiesta. Va a la fiesta de un amigo. ¿Un amigo o una amiga? Una amiga. No, you can leave it. Gracias. It's dying. ¿Quién?
I'm gonna clean out my reptiles tanks. Yes.
Ugh. ¿Quién limpia los tanques de los animales? Well. ¿Uno más? Lexi?
Zach has a football game tonight.
Zach tiene un partido de fútbol americano in Appleton. Alright, hopefully he plays. Mañana es sábado, el 11 de septiembre. Momento clase. Hay un evento importante mañana. Es el aniversario 20 de el 11 de septiembre 2001. El aniversario de 9/11. En el 11 de septiembre 2001 yo tenía 10 años. How old was I? 10.
Oh, sorry, 10.
10 años. Y estaba en la escuela. Y estaba en la clase de geografía. Sí. Geografía. Sí. Y la profesora nos dijo, había un ataque en Nueva York y los estudiantes estaban confundidos y nerviosos. Y el resto del día, el resto del día no tuvimos exámenes, lecciones, no. Miramos la televisión. It was muy extraño, a very strange day. Okay? But besides that, tomorrow, does anyone have anything else that's going on? Lily?
Well, actually, never mind because it was for Friday.
Okay. Natalie?
I have a soccer tournament on
Ooh.
Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Natalie tiene un torneo de fútbol. Natalie tiene un torneo de fútbol el sábado y el domingo. Anyone else have anything for just Saturday? Sam? Sam va a, which, to see what?
Wisconsin Badgers.
I know what sport.
I don't remember. I'm pretty
It's a football game?
Pretty sure football.
Okay, we'll go with that and we'll fix it if it's wrong. Un partido de fútbol americano de los Badgers and Madison. See if they win. Okay, Domingo? ¿Qué vas a hacer? What are you gonna do? ¿Qué vas a hacer, el domingo? Anything? Truman?
That's the day that my parents come home from North Carolina.
Los padres de Truman regresan. They return. Regresan. Uno más. I have a little bit of space. I think I can fit one more. Lily?
I am going to be practicing my dance with my friend Izzy.
Lily practica baile. She's practicing dance. What's the difference? What do you notice between, hold on, I gotta zoom out here. It's a little bit hard to see, okay, but give it a shot. Between this practica and this practica. Because they're not the same word in Spanish, not quite. Truman?
The left one, the green one says practica de,
Okay.
and the right one doesn't.
Okay, so what did this sentence mean?
Practice of dance.
Lily has practice of dance, so dance practice, right? What does this one, do you think this one means? Austin, what do you think this one means? It doesn't have practica de baile, this is Lil practica baile.
Just practices a dance.
Okay, so she practices dance. What part of speech is this? Lily practices dance. It's a verb. What part of speech is this? Lily has dance practice.
No.
It's a noun. So that's the difference between these two. So practica with an accent on the A is a noun. Practica, no A, is the verb for he or she dances. Or practices, sorry, lo siento. Okay, fantastico. You can put your calendarios away. You do not need anything else for the moment, so please set things off to the side. You don't need anything to write with, nothing. Just your brains and your ears and your face. And your eyes, I guess. And I don't know what else. Okay, we're gonna move on from talking about like when things are happening to describing the settings in which those things happen. We did this last year, so some of this is gonna be kind of a review for you, but I have all new sets of pictures here. Okay, we're gonna talk about things that you can see, things that you can maybe hear, maybe what it feels like. That could be the weather, maybe how people feel if we can see people in any of the pictures. We're trying to describe it using sensory details so that people can get like a picture in their mind. That's why this chart over here says una foto en la mente. That means like a photo in the mind. Because we're gonna come up with phrases, after we talk here, we're gonna come up with some helpful ways to describe things so people really get a picture of it. Because if you're like, oh, there's a bridge. If I were to say that, is this what you would draw? Probably not. Okay, so that's why we need to be more descriptive than that when we're talking about things. Okay? Esta es una foto de una puente grande, una puente larga. ¿Puente en inglés? Sí. Es la puente de Golden Gate en San Francisco. La puente está en San Francisco. Y en la puente, miren, hay muchos carros. Se ven muchos carros en la fuente. Hay agua. Hay un bote. Y aquí. Sí, es una ciudad. Hay muchos edificios. ¿Edificios en inglés? Sí, hay muchos edificios. Y en la ciudad hay muchas personas. ¿Sí? Ok. Imaginen esta foto. Hace calor. What does hace calor mean? Hace calor. Hace mucho calor. Hace frío. ¿Qué hace frío? Hace mucho frío. Hace fresco. Hace sol. Está nublado. ¿Qué tiempo hace en San Francisco? Natalie?
It's windy because if you look
Ooh!
at the water, there are a little bit of waves.
Hace viento. Hace viento. That's gonna be my, if I do that, it's wind. Hace viento. It's almost like a hula. Hace viento. You don't need to be embarrassed for me, Keenan. It's fine. I'm not even embarrassed, so it doesn't matter. It's me doing the action. You can just laugh at me. It's fine. Gio?
It's like kind of like evening.
Ooh! Es la noche. Okay, hace viento. Es la noche. ¿Hace calor? ¿Sí o no? ¿Hace calor? No. ¿Hace frío?
No.
¿Hace fresco?
Sí.
Okay, hace fresco. Y imaginen. ¿Qué se oye? ¿Qué se oye? What can be heard? ¿Qué se oye? Se oye, Lexi?
Car speaking.
Se oyen los carros. Natalie?
Waves.
Se oye las olas. Spelled differently than ola. Se oyen las olas del agua. Louis? Se oye el viento. Austin?
Birds.
Es posible. Se oyen pájaros. The last class was obsessed with birds. They put birds in every single description of everything we talked about. Even moon. Louis?
Oats.
Es posible. I covered it up. There was a boat over here somewhere. Es posible. Se oyen botes. Sí. Okay. The last sentence we're going to talk about. Huele a? Does it smell like anything? Like, pretend you're here and go. Huele a. Natalie?
Salt.
Ooh.
Because the river connects.
Huele a la sal. Lil?
Maybe like fresh because it's windy.
Huele fresca. Lexi?
Gas.
Huele a gasolina. De los carros. Gasolina. Sam?
Whole bunch of dust from either the cars going by or the wind on the rocks at the bottom.
Huele al polvo? You can smell that?
No, more like you would feel that.
Se siente al polvo. So you can maybe feel the dust, or the air feels dusty. Louis?
Smell fishy.
Es posible. Huele a los peces. Okay, muy bien. Alright, so this is what we're going for. Hit as many sentences as possible. Got it? Alright. Next. The more you can get. Okay. Nome, Alaska. Y hay montañas y se ven perros y es probable que se oyen perros también. ¿Hace calor?
No.
Oh, no hace calor, hace
Frío.
good one, Lil. Hace mucho frío. Hace sol.
See. You can't see it in the photo, but you can see the reflection.
Ah, hay sombras, the shadows, hay sombras. Hace sol, hay sol. ¿Está nublado? ¿Está nublado?
See.
Sí, está nublado. ¿Está completamente nublado?
No.
¿O parcialmente nublado? Está parcialmente nublado. Ok, piensen. ¿Qué huelen? Huele a... There's not always necessarily going to be a smell, but... Huele a perros. Perros sucios, dirty dogs, probably. I mean, they've been running, who knows what they run through. Not their fault, it just is. I don't know what's happening.
Thanks, Lily,
You're welcome.
because she gets me. I just want to give you a heads up. I am going to do Skyward with the 8th graders this
Okay.
afternoon.
Sweet. Awesome.
So we
Thank
got
you.
everything ready to go. So hopefully, I have to try it because I really don't know how students do it.
Right.
So I'm going to check into all that, but hopefully it'll work and they'll be able to, and we can start saying that to them.
Fantastico.
And then I'm also going to email their folks, but I'll have to have you proof that before I
Perfect.
shoot it. So just so you have a heads up on what your 8th grade homeroom responsibilities are today, Ms. Leopard.
Perfecto. Gracias.
Sounds great. Good to see you. Thanks
Good to
again,
see you
Lily.
too.
Appreciate it.
We did a
Did you not hear me knocking, Brooke? Someone's knocking on the door. Next time I'll bring the bell and ring it.
Okay. Se oyen los perros. Piensen. ¿Hace viento en Alaska?
See.
Es posible. Se oye el viento. También hay mucha nieve. Hay mucha nieve. It's not snowing, but hay
There's
nieve. Sí. Y hay
Mountain.
montañas también. Sí. Ok, muy bien. Boop.
The puppies are so cute.
Ooh.
Japan.
Ooh.
Japan, or I don't know.
Yeah, Japan or
Japan, I think.
No.
Seattle.
Sí.
Yeah.
Es una foto de Seattle, Washington. Seattle,
I was
Washington.
thinking of a building.
Sí. Es la, no recuerdo el nombre. The Space Needle. La Torre Space Needle, aquí. Está en Seattle. Y hay una montaña,
A volcano.
un volcán.
Actually?
Yeah.
No es muy activo.
Oh.
Is it active at all?
I know it blew once when my father was a kid, and
Okay.
he.
So no es activo hoy.
Oh, okay.
Where would
Hay muchos edificios. Muchos edificios. Y hay, hay árboles, hay naturaleza. Pero miren los árboles. Es junio, es julio, es agosto,
No.
septiembre,
No.
octubre,
See.
That would be orange.
septiembre,
See. Agosto.
Maybe.
septiembre,
Aga-
agosto.
Agosto.
la primavera.
Fall.
Vamos a botar. Es el otoño. Es la primavera. Ok, lo siento, es el otoño. Ok, en otoño hay más o menos 3 meses. Agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre. ¿Qué mes? ¿Es septiembre?
Sí.
¿Es octubre?
No.
¿Es noviembre?
No.
Lo siento, Sam. Es septiembre y piensan en el tiempo. Hace calor, hace frío, hace fresco,
Sí.
hace fresco y hace sol, y es una nube, es a cloud.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, but
Not.
es de un avión.
An airplane?
Sí.
A jet.
Es de un avión. ¿Mm?
That's a really good airplane.
Gracias, Truman. Oh, qué simpático. Natalie?
There's a Ferris wheel.
Aquí. Y miren, aquí hay un estadio. Un estadio. What's an estadio? Louder. Sí, es un estadio. Oh, we're running short on time. Okay, uno más. Uno más, uno más, uno más. Oh. Okay. Es un estadio de Red Rocks, se llama Red Rocks, y está en Colorado. Está en Colorado. Es para conciertos. Conciertos. Sí, la música para conciertos. Y normalmente hay muchas personas sentadas escuchando a la música. Pero, please stop with the humming. En la foto no hay personas. Red Rocks es vacío. No hay personas, es vacío. ¿Vacío en inglés?
Empty.
Empty, vacant, sí. No hay personas, pero hay árboles y montañas. ¿Qué tiempo? ¿Qué es el tiempo en la foto? ¿La mañana, la tarde o la noche?
La noche.
La noche, tarde noche, sí, tarde noche. ¿Y hace calor? ¿Hace frío? ¿Hace fresco?
Sí.
Okay, y hace sol, we can see the light, y está parcialmente nublado.
Sí.
¿Qué se oye en Red Rocks? Normalmente se oye música, pero en la foto, ¿qué se oye? Lexi?
Trees.
El viento por los árboles. Truman?
Silencio.
Es silencioso. O se oye silencio. No se oye nada. Well, es posible que se oyen animales. Sí. Okay. Vamos a votar. Sí. Tu foto favorito. Ok. La puente de Golden Gate. anaranjado. Aw. Seattle, Washington, morado. Nome, Alaska, azul. Okay. E Red Rocks in Colorado. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to go back and actually count now. It's between these two. Nome, Alaska. Red Rocks. Oh, winning by 1. It's Nome, Alaska. And that's not turned on. All right, we're gonna write quickly 3 sentences about Nome, Alaska. So remember all those things we talked about. Puntos extras. Puntos para la clase, para español. But first, let's add a couple of phrases here that will help us say more to help people imagine it. So what kind of things did we talk about that would help people make a photo in their mind? Lexi? Okay, so we had está nublado. Other phrases that we use, Louis? We said I, and then we said nieve. That was an example. So I means there is or there are. Uno más, one more phrase that really helped us explain and describe these places, Lil.
Hace mucho frío.
Okay, so we said hace, and then we had frío. What else did we have? Frío, calor, fresco, viento, sol. Okay, fantastico. All right. Your job is to just listen and to give me ideas and phrases. Got it? You're not copying it down today because we don't have time. Es la clase de 7A. Hoy es el 10 de septiembre 2021. El título, Nome, Alaska.
Sí.
Alaska es interesante.
No.
Hace mucho frío.
No.
Hace mucho frío en Alaska.
Sí. No.
Alaska.
Okay. Hace mucho frío en Alaska. Okay. Para empezar, la introducción. Hay una foto de, what is the picture of?
Dogs.
Puppies.
Okay, de los perros ¿y dónde están los perros? No están en Wisconsin. ¿Dónde están los perros? No están en Wisconsin, no están en México, no están en Canadá. ¿Dónde están los perros? En Alaska. En Nome, Alaska. All right, now we need to come up with a few sentences. Alaska. A few sentences using some of our phrases to help people picture this scene in their mind. Because now they're seeing Alaska and dogs. That's all they're seeing. Anyone have some ideas for things we could say? Natalie.
Snowy mountains.
Hay montañas. Montañas grandes o montañas? Montañas grandes. Con nieve.
Sí.
Con mucho nieve. Con mucha nieve. All right. What else could we say to describe this so they can picture it in their heads? Lexi? Está nublado. Está completamente nublado? Think back to that picture. Was it like totally cloudy?
No.
Está parcialmente nublado y hace frío. ¿Hace mucho frío o hace frío?
Mucho frío.
Hace mucho frío. Okay, that's all we're gonna write for today because we're running out of time. Quickly, we're going to read through this in English to make sure you know what it means. I don't know why we're packing anything up. We're not that much running out of time. All right, starting with the title. 10 of Power in English, one word at a time. I have a feeling we're gonna get stuck a couple times because some of these phrases are weird. It's okay. Here we go.
Title.
Okay, so literally, we didn't do this last year. We didn't talk about this, but literally this means it makes. It's weird. Okay, start with it makes. Here we go.
It makes a lot cold.
So we could either say like a lot of or much. Which one do you want to say?
Much.
Okay. Let's try this again. Here we go.
It makes much cold in Alaska. There is.
So I can mean there is or there are. Which one are we going to use with a photo?
There
There are a photo?
There is.
There is. Here we go. Starting with I.
There is a photo of the dogs in Nome, Alaska. There are mountains big and
Cone means with. Alright, start with mountains. Here we go.
mountains big with a lot of
So what is this? A lot of or much.
snow.
Snow. Okay. Next sentence, here we go. Okay, so está isn't a weird one, it means it is. Okay, start with está.
It is partially cloudy and very, it makes very much cold.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Alright, I'm gonna pass out, no, who's gonna pass it out? Truman, quickly pass out one page to everyone. You need to put your name on it and have something to write with. I'm gonna describe a scene to you. I'm gonna say 3 things, and I want you to draw them. And they don't need to be perfect, they can be bad. You know how I draw. I mean, I know I'm a great artist, but you do your best. I believe in you. So put your name on the top of the paper as soon as you get it, and then you can fill the whole page with a scene. And I'm gonna be looking for the 3 things I'm gonna say.
We're drawing 3 pictures?
One picture with 3 things in it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Número 1. Hay montañas grandes. Hay montañas grandes. So you should be drawing that.
Giovanni Rivera and Lexi Obrata to the office with your things. Giovanni Rivera and Lexi Obrata to the office.
Hay montañas grandes. Número 2. Hay perros. Hay perros. You can make sick perros if you need to. Hay perros. I can't wait to look at these.
Mine looks like a mouse.
That's okay. Número 3. Está parcialmente nublado. Está parcialmente nublado. Está parcialmente nublado. Alright, you've got 10 seconds to finish your drawing, and then we're going to give you your points. We'll see what you got. Alright, done drawing. Make sure you have everything. Now it's time to grade it. Give yourself a +1 if you have mountains. Big mountains, or any kind of mountains, really, I don't care. Give yourself +1 if you had a dog, at least one. Well, hopefully more than one. I did say perros, but I know it's a little slow. And give yourself a +1 if you had some clouds. So put a plus at the top of your page. You either had +1, +2, or +3. I'm going to come get them, and then you can pack it up, and it's time to get ready to go.